Blog Talk Radio.
And I am co-host of the War Dollar Bill. Guys, remember, if you want to, or if you're interested in being a guest on our show, if you have a show idea, or if you want to advertise your business or product, contact us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, at Yvonne Latrell.
Okay, guys. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
And we're ready, so let's rock and roll.
Okay, and guys, Tyreek Smith, he is the producer of a movie, No Way Out. It's going to be coming out soon. The leading role of that movie is Tyrone Nathaniel, so be on the lookout for that. Again, that's No Way Out. And that's producer Tyreek Smith. And also, guys, check out Daniel Jackson. His book is available on Amazon, The New Beginnings. And today we have a guest. It's Kevin TheRant. And he's going to be talking about relationships. Kevin, are you there?
Yeah. Mr. TheRant, are you there, sir?
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to see what happened.
Trying to call. Hello?
Kevin, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm trying to call my other two guests to get them on the get them on the line.
Okay.
Can you give me one more attempt? And if not, we're just gonna roll out and just be me. Is that okay?
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, we're live now.
Okay. Oh, you're live? Well, cool. You know what? I can't get them on the line. So, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you want to continue?
Yeah, I'm just going to continue. I'll try to get them on the line, but we're just going to go just us.
Okay.
So you're an author, correct?
No.
And you have your own podcast or something?
Yes. The Opinionated Podcast. We stream live every Sunday on to Facebook. We also can be found on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you stream podcasts. The Opinionated Podcast. You know, that's us right there. And we talk about relationships and things like that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, and what exactly about relationships do you talk about the most?
Well, we try to give people the perspective and from a male's point of view. Like we did a podcast, why do men cheat? And and we try to be unedited about it. You know, we try to tell people sometimes, hey, maybe the relationship's going stale. Sometimes guys just cheat just because it's just the thing to do. It's no rhyme or reason for it. It's just something's available to them and they take it, which is a true thing, which is a true statement. We also had we do interviews also with different people in relationships. We had an intimacy coach on that helped us, try to help guys, do better with their women as far as when it comes to sex, as far as like foreplay and everything like that. Because most guys think foreplay is just, it's just based on a sexual act, where it can be, as the intimacy coach explained to us, it could be something that goes on throughout the day, whether it be small kisses here and there, hugs, flowers, small, gestures, telling her she's beautiful. It could just be an all-day event, which will, instead of us as men thinking it's just a physical thing, a physical act. Foreplay is just a physical act, So.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, and every Sunday you guys have your show, or?
We record every Sunday, man. We're live. Like I said, we're live every Sunday, man. we try when we record, we'll do one live, and we might have one pre-recorded. We got one this weekend coming, this Sunday coming up, where we talking to an author who written a book. It's off the topic of relationship, but he written a book about, you know, his life of selling drugs, doing drugs, taking different psychedelics, and his experiences that he had. Also, yeah, and we also speaking to a guy who runs a $1 million cannabis business. So,
wow.
You know what I mean? We try to cover it all. Yeah, we try to cover it all.
And what part of the world are you guys in?
Well, we're in Jersey, man. We out of the United States and everything like that. Our podcast, our podcast can be heard worldwide. Like at one point in time, we were really, really big in India. I don't know how, but seeing that people in India was like really loving the conversations that we had. A particular topic of our relationships called "Are You the One?" It was a guide to help females figure out are you the one for a relationship? Because some females out there think that because some females think because you're having sex with a guy and you're with him and you're hanging out every day that you're in a relationship, where in a guy's mind it might be like, hey, you're just at that time someone to keep me occupied.
Right, just a good time. Yeah, just a good time.
Just a good time, and it's you know, they don't seem to catch the hints of, like, you know, when you're just a good time and when you're in a relationship. We try to explain to them, like, listen, if we're not introducing you to our friends, or we introducing you to our friends as our friends, and we're not giving you no title, you might just be exactly what he say you are. And even if he does introduce you to a parent and his friends, and you get to hang around them all, like, you get to know all these people, we didn't say, hey, we're committed to this, and, you know, you're not the one, you know, so don't go assuming that you are just because, you know, you're around me 24/7. You know, maybe you're just filling time until maybe I'm dating another, or talk to another female behind your back, or not behind your back, or just talking to other females, and maybe I feel as though that's the one I'm going to be in a relationship besides you. So we just try to.
Okay, but I didn't mean to cut you off, but if you are talking to someone and she is spending all that time with you, and you are talking to another girl, don't you feel like you should just be honest with both of them? Like, if you don't want drama, unless, you know, you don't care about the drama?
Me personally, I've done it before, and I talk to multiple females, and I tell them straight up, look, I'm not looking for love. I'm just looking to enjoy myself. I'm not looking to hold nobody down or be in a relationship right now. Hopefully you can understand this. And even by sometimes telling them that, they in their head, their minds, they think, hey, I can change his mind or change his perspective. I'm like, it's not happening. My mind's made up of what I want and what I'm looking for. You know, I think that's the right way to go. That's the right way to go about it. But it is some guys out there who play that fence, is like, you know, I call you this day, and I deal with you this day, and the days you can't get in contact with me, I'm with the other person. And then all of a sudden you find out, well, nowadays on social media, looking at social media, this person, they click, I'm in a relationship, and you go to click to see the name that the person they're in a relationship, and it's not yours. You know, and you know, you could create bitter feelings between y'all two, or maybe for the next guy she goes to date, that she has this trust issue and this wall up, which is not cool.
Right. Yeah, that's that's true.
The thing about it is, man, you know, I mean, we get a lot of opportunities thrown our way, so we have to, you know, kind of decipher what it is we want. And we have to let people know, you know what I'm saying? And that's basically the long and short of it, you know what I'm saying? At least. But it goes both ways, because, I mean, the woman is in the same situation, you know, like she can have a man around her, you know, just as easy, and he could be just a good time, and that's it. So it could go, you know, it goes both ways, because you just have some women that are
basically just like men, or maybe she have been hurt before, and so now her guard is up, or she's just going to do unto the next person what was done unto her.
Which isn't fair. I mean,
right
every
there,
person in every relationship should be different. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be all the same. You shouldn't let someone else's bullshit carry over to your bullshit.
I mean, that's true. That is true. I don't, but yeah, yes, because everybody is different.
Yeah, you don't know. You might meet the person that you're supposed to be with, and sometimes you gotta, like me personally, I go, if something like that happens to me or I have a bad experience, I try to keep a clean slate. Like, okay, that happened, let it go. But in the back of my mind, have the signs and keep my mind sharp to the warning signs of possibly happening again. And if I do start to see stuff that's leading down the road, or like she's about to leave me, or I'm not the guy, I ask questions. Closed mouth don't get fed.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. But yeah, I mean, it is best to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I personally don't believe in playing games with anyone. I mean, you can play games, but in the end, you will be the one that's a joke. So, me personally, I'm definitely too grown for all of the the game playing and the kiddie stuff
and the bullshit.
But yeah, I mean, just be honest. I mean, if we're just hanging out and, and a guy tell me, hey, we're just hanging out, then that's what it is. I definitely am not the one to try to change anyone. But yeah, I do know that you have a female that can, try to change a guy. A guy can try to change a female, but you both have to be looking for the same thing at the same time. So if somebody is just about playing games and the other person wants a relationship, then those two don't need to be hanging out because you want different things.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I feel about it. That's just honesty, and it goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? Because it alleviates a lot of drama. Like I said, I try to be. When I was, I'm married now, but when I was back then, when I was just out there, I would tell a girl in a heartbeat, like, look, I'm not looking for anything. Just looking for somebody to hang out with, maybe have sex with, and that's it. If you're interested, I'm the guy for you. If you're not, I think you should move on. And there's been times been females that understand that, and they played their role, and we got along just fine. And then there's ones that be like, well, I thought this was going somewhere. No, you thought wrong. I explained to you what this was. I made it very clear at the beginning what this was. And next thing you know, it's bitter and hard feelings. Like, well, why are you upset at me? I was honest with you. Told you what I was and wasn't looking for. Let it go.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I just, that's what we like somewhat started this podcast for, is like, what, because there's a lot of guys out there that host these shows and everything, or podcasts or stream live or whatever, and they try to give females this front of these perfect guys, and it's like, that's some BS That's some BS that don't exist. Right. Who was the guy? Who was his name? Jax or whatever his name was. He was always
less than a minute left, my brother. Tell the people who you are. Tell them how they can find you.
I mean, it'll still continue to record a little longer, but I would definitely like to have you back on when you have your other two co-hosts on the show.
Yes, sir.
And so we can continue.
We'd like to do, vice versa, man. Maybe we can do this vice versa, but do this again. But I'm gonna tell everybody where they can find us. They can find us on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you stream your podcast at The Opinionated Podcast. You can also find us on Instagram at The Opinionated Podcast, and on Facebook also at The Opinionated Podcast, DDK. Look out for us every Sunday. Click the fan page. You'll be able to see us stream our live. We we do encourage people to comment when we stream live, and we read the comments on there and everything. So check us out.
Okay,
Well,
all right.
Definitely gonna link up, bro.
Yes, and we're definitely looking forward to having all of you back on the show. I'm definitely sorry that the other two guys couldn't make it, but yeah, we definitely look forward to having you all back on the show.
All right, appreciate your time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Be safe.
All right, everyone. Okay.
Be soon.
Everyone, that was TheRant.